on the channel, we've gone platinum with the McFarlane Toy Store exclusive Crisis on Infinite Earths, Psycho Pirate, and the Spectre.
The spirit of Ultimate Warrior will run forever!
Welcome everyone, Kyle here, and welcome back to the channel for another Platinum McFarlane Toys unboxing and review. And today, from the DC Multiverse, we got the Psycho Pirate, we got the Spectre, Platinum Editions, McFarlane Toy Store exclusive. But for all your non-exclusives, head over, of course, to Entertainment Earth. Use discount code Kyle, save yourself 10% on in-stock items. Anything over $79 does ship free. Got to get a deal out there. And this one's a head scratcher if there ever was one. Very confusing on these. As we did unbox the regular wave, we unboxed it here on the channel. Check out those videos if you did miss them. But these are McFarlane Toy Store exclusives from Todd McFarlane on the couch, his toy store online. That's great and all, but how do you get these platinums? Because if you order these over on his toy store, you get just the regular ones. You build the figure, the anti-monitor, you do all that kind of stuff. But the platinums aren't there, and I don't believe, correct me if I'm wrong, they're not actually inserted in there. There's, one of these per case, and they're holding them all back. Well, how do you buy these? Well, as of right now, they're not for sale on the site. You can't buy these in stores, Entertainment Earth, things like that. How do you track down these platinums? Now, for me, I got fairly lucky, I guess. Using that old McFarlane Toys Run Fair. Todd, you're like a young Kenny Rogers, like the gambler out there. It is like Run Fair, it's called. And they always put the platinum McFarlanes up there, and it gives everybody like a drawing thing. You sign up for it, and if you do win, if your name is called, however it works, they just automatically charge you to send them out. And I was very fortunate to win both of these, and I've done pretty good in those Run Fairs. Haven't won all of them, but I usually win quite a few, it seems like, and we've unboxed a lot of them on the channel as well. So that's how I got these two. So I don't know. Do people really want these two? Are these going to be two of the rarest platinum editions from McFarlane Toys ever just because they were not sold in any kind of store and are not very easy to find? I don't know. Part of me says, Kyle, don't open these. You can probably sell these for $100 each here in a couple of months. But you know what? We do it for science. We do it for the channel right here. We do it for my collection. And of course, I'll get 50 cents back from this YouTube video. So it'll take the cost down a little bit on these, maybe something like that. Who knows? But of course, we're going to do this review like we do all the other reviews on the channel. We're going to take a look at the packaging. We're going to talk about it. We're going to unbox it. We're going to talk about it. We're going to see where it goes from there. We got two interesting ones right here. And I guess we'll start off with the old Spectre himself. Inspector Gadget, that is. No, I wish. But it is the Spectre Hal Jordan edition. I believe I looked up a little bit of that stuff, and it sounded like Hal Jordan. Of course, we know he went crazy, turned into Parallax, all that kind of stuff. It's really a redemption story, a redemption arc, the spirit of Hal Jordan going into the Spectre. I don't believe he's the Spectre anymore, but it was a limited time thing here. But it kind of worked out, really. The color scheme's about right. Getting him back to the good side, I guess we'll call it. Very, very cool. Very interesting here. So I'm going to go good with my other Spectre figure. And, of course, we'll compare between both these figures later. You do get the monitor, of course, Build-A-Figure going on the side, looking interesting. The Spectre Crisis on Infinite Earths. Platinum Edition right there. So you know it's a good one right there is what you know. DC Multiverse on the side. Build-A-Figure, of course, right there on the side, how to build him. And then you got the cross-sell down below. We unboxed every single one of those on the channel, so check out the other videos there. 22 points of articulation, and of course, 12-year-olds, I don't even want to talk to you. I'm so sick of these 12 and unders. Man, see you later. Maybe not, maybe not. Maybe they're some of my favorites. Maybe they're some of my favorites. Nothing better than when you're in a toy store, or see you later, goodbye, or a toy convention or something like that, and a little kid comes up to you and says, hey, I love your channel. Can I get a picture or something like that? See you later. It's always means a lot, because I know if I was around in this YouTube generation, see you later, I'd be a big fan of action figure guys and gals and things like that. So there you go. The more you know. DC Multiverse stand. More you know. Of course, we'll see it before. We've seen it again. We know how that goes. The Spectre, real name Jim Corrigan. Jim Corrigan is the Spectre, the mystical embodiment of divine wrath. Torn between his desire for revenge and his destined role as an instrument of justice, Corrigan fights both the evils of the world and his own baser human impulses. The only being on Earth capable of holding his own against the Anti-Monitor. The Spectre buys Earth's other heroes precious time to execute their ultimate plan to save creation. So no discussion of old Hal Jordan in here. That is a bit unfortunate, if you ask me. Is what it is, though. Is what it is. There's the old Spectre looking good. Love it. I love the kind of 70s feel of this one, too. I talked about it in the original Spectre review, and gosh, twist ties everywhere. Todd, we got to do something about this twist ties. It is getting beyond out of control. I think most people agree with me as well. But I talked about the Spectre. I never really read the Spectre. I knew of the Spectre, but I would always see a poster at my local comic book store when I was a kid. Was it like Infinite Kingdoms, or I don't know what it was, but I remember always seeing it and kind of catching my eye, and it had, the old-timey Green Lantern, I guess Alan Scott, some of those other ones. Or was it Michael Scott? Was that who it was? No, it was Alan Scott. Yeah, I know who Michael Scott. I know who he is. Just a little joke there. But I remember always seeing it and saying, oh, that's an interesting-looking character, but I never ventured into the land of the Spectre. I just never did that. Oh, come on. What a cape. An all-timer of a cape here. See you later. Goodbye. Twist ties everywhere. Can't wait to just dive into that pool of twist ties at the end of the year. I bet it's going to be refreshing. We're going to fill a kiddie pool with all these. You wouldn't believe how many of these I have. I don't know. It'll be interesting if we can actually fill the pool, but got a long way to go and a short time to get there, like a young Jerry Reed. We've got a long way to go and a short time. First, let's get down to these Build-A-Figure pieces. Not even sure what I'm going to do with this. We get the cape. We get the head. Is what it is. I don't know. And then, of course, you get some over here. Do I build another one of these guys? Do I buy some? I don't know what I do. I don't know. As of right now, he's just going to go to a fodder pile, I guess. But now we get the old Spectre out, and it's Inspector time. He's Spectering all over the place is what he's doing. But very interesting. You got the Green Lantern kind of mask, the old Bandit, the old Zorro mask going on there. Got the green hood, and then the green whimsical cape. Oh, so whimsical going on there. Green gloves. And then green shoes down here, looking a lot like Robin Hood in the shoe department there. And then you got the tights skin, whatever we call it, in a grayish color, and then a darker gray for his underwear, and then up on his abs. And then you got that lantern logo right in the chest. He's lighting the way. He's lighting the way to the future here. Arms do go around, but they do get away in a way of that whimsical cape there. Bicep cut. Double jointed, non-pinless elbows. Let's work on that, Todd. I keep telling you. Hands back and forth, side to side. We got a gripping hand and a fist of Spectre Fury. We do got the hula hoop plus the traditional waist. And you got those big old Spectre splits. Oh my gosh. Leg does go up. Double jointed pin knees. Very tight there. Ankles up and down, side to side. And you got that McFarlane toe articulation. Always ready to play footsies. Footsies at the drop of the hat with old Todd. Todd's here with the Spectre today. Love the Todd McFarlane figure. Check out the review on Kyle Peterson 1.0, the first channel, of course. We unboxed the Todd McFarlane figure just recently here. But a good-looking Spectre, all things considered. And this story arc went right past me. I was always a bigger Marvel and Image guy, in all honesty. I dabbled in some DC, and it was pretty much just a little bit of Batman, a little bit of Green Lantern, and Superman. That's pretty much as far down the rabbit hole as I did go. But I always enjoyed the DC figures more than the actual comic books. And that's where we are here today. But very interesting with the Spectre here, of course, based on Hal Jordan. And we got the OG Spectre I think most people do want and like. But definitely some differences. I didn't realize till right now the green color differences there. The capes are totally different on the inside. You get a little bit of space scene on the inside here. You don't get that on this side. Of course, the different colors of the skin and costume as well. And then the Bandit mask is totally different. So very, very cool. Different versions of the Spectre here. I guess choose your own Spectre version. Choose your own adventure, as we do say. I think most people are probably looking for the OG version over the Hal Jordan version. But choose your own adventure, like I just said there. But now we're going to turn our attention to a pirate, Iron Matey. As we're going to take our attention to the old Psycho Pirate here. He's running wild like a young Rockin' Ralph. Oh, that's a deep metal cut. Shout out to you if you know what that means. Gold label right there, of course, Psycho Pirate. We get the body for the Anti-Monitor, just missing arms and legs. So do I buy another Superman? Do I buy another Kid Flash? Do I do it? Do I do it to build another Build-A-Figure? I don't know what I would do. And I guess I could sell all of them. I don't know. It's an adventure, this action figure game from time to time. DC Multiverse monitor down here. Big bubble window in case you want a pirate signature. 12 and up on this one. 11, 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. 0-year-olds, get the heck out of here. You know where to go. Go lay in the street or something. It's much safer than playing with this toy. 22 points articulation. Crisis on Infinite Earths. Psycho Pirate, what a name. Doesn't even look like a pirate to me. On the back, we got the cross-sell, all that kind of fun stuff. Nothing too new back here, but let's get this pirate, this Psycho Pirate out of the package here. He's just a Psycho Pirate is what he is. And if anybody ever met a real-life pirate, I don't know if I have. I'm trying to think. Have I met one? See you later. I did meet the band Ailstorm one time. Is that close enough to real pirates? I guess. Well, they're kind of whimsical pirates is what they are. See you later off the screen. Goodbye. Looking good there. Can I get the stand out? Can we take our last stand like a young Psycho Pirate? See you later. Oh, rookie. Rookie. I remember the first time I tried to get a stand out of the package here, and it didn't go so hot. And once again, it doesn't go so hot today. But we're going to do it. We're going to get it out. But see you later. Off the screen. DC McFarlane stand. Seen it before. See it again. But I've never met a pirate, I don't think. I'll have to rack my brain as I read this. I'm the master of multitasking. Real name, Roger Hayden. In the Crisis on Infinite Earth, Psycho Pirate's particular abilities come in high demand. He was approached by the Monitor, who enlisted him to use Medusa's mask to call other essential personnel to defend the universe who may otherwise be reticent to join. But it wasn't long before Psycho Pirate betrayed the world's defenders to join the Anti-Monitor after being promised a world of his own in the aftermath. When the Anti-Monitor fell, the crisis was resolved and the world was remade. Psycho Pirate remained one of those few beings who remembered the Infinite Earths. Oh, memories. Knowledge which drove him insane, committing him to life in Arkham Asylum. So, didn't work out so hot for the old Psycho Pirate there, but we got the Psycho Pirate doing psycho things. Heck of a difference from his original figure in this line. And once again, we'll compare that here very, very shortly. But man, is he ever locked in. Locked in everywhere. Nobody's going to steal this, Todd. There's not a lot of figure swappers in your warehouse, is there? Not sure exactly why he needed to be locked down like this. But it is what it is. It's Todd McFarlane's world. We're all just living in it. There it is. Oh my gosh, even the Monitor. Even the Monitor's got a big old twist tie. Why wouldn't he? Why wouldn't he? There it is. Oh my gosh, just twist ties everywhere. See you later. Goodbye. All right. All right. There it is. Next year for Lent, and I'm not even really religious, I'm going to give up the see you laters. That's what I'm going to do. I'm going to give them up, and we'll see what happens. See what happens. But we do got the body here, so now we got the cape, we got the body, we got the head. Need some arms and some legs. We'll see what happens there. But now we got the old Psycho Pirate doing psycho things in a pirate kind of way. Don't know what's going on with him here. So definitely right off the bat, we actually get to see his face right here. And he looks like just like a normal guy you would see. He's just a guy that's just working at your local Best Buy, just trying to man that door, trying to stop people from stealing refrigerators and TVs and things like that. Just looks like one of those kind of guys. Got a little skull cap going on, a little purple and black attack. And as Todd told us, yes, Todd, you told us all about the power move. And the power move is, of course, the height of the collar. And the higher the collar, the more powerful of an individual you are. The higher the power moves. Todd told me that. I've taken that to the bank. Every meeting I go to now, I pop that collar as high as I possibly can. I try to get it up over my head sometimes, but it doesn't always work. But big collar means big power. That's what that means. But the purplish, blue, and black attack throughout. Gripping hand. Fist of Fury over here. Is that the Omega symbol? I'm terrible with my symbols. Is that Omega? I don't know what that is, but he's got that going on there. He's got a little gold belt action going on. And then he's got the cape. Once again, very whimsical, much like a fruit roll-up. This is what this reminds me of. Give me all the fruit roll-ups here. It's a blueberry fruit roll-up. And do they even make those anymore? Did they ever make those? Probably not. Very interesting looking. He does got, of course, the butterfly shoulder on him. Arms go all the way around. Bicep cut. Double jointed. Pinned. Elbows. Hands back forth, side to side. Head back forth, side to side, up and down. Hula hoop. Waist, splits. Oh yeah, pirate with some splits. He's ready to scrub the poop deck is what he's ready to do. Leg does go up, double jointed knee, ankles back forth, up and down, side to side. All the good movement we need out of the Psycho Pirate. And of course he does fit on a McFarlane toy stand. Always appreciate a stand, you guys know that. But looking interesting, definitely looking different as this was the first version here. They could almost be the Psycho Pirate brothers, but boy, you get skin tone on the hands over here, you get gloves here, totally different colors, totally different faces, quite the difference on the Platinum Edition, and as of right now, as I said, I'm sure there's better ones, but is there one that has more different than the other one? Usually a lot of them, like we just unboxed the Detective Comics 26 Batman, you basically get a little different hand colors. That's all you got as far as differences go. This is very, very different, I would say. The Spectre is very different as well. Not quite as different as the Psycho Pirate, but an interesting one if you're collecting McFarlane figures. And an interesting one as far as Platinums go because of the McFarlane Toy Store exclusive on these. How is someone going to track these down? And did I make a big mistake unboxing these in this video? More answers in the future on this very YouTube channel, I guess we'll say that. But the Spectre and the Psycho Pirate are here. Be interested to hear which you prefer between these characters here. I think I prefer the OG Spectre, but there's something special about the Hal Jordan version. And I think I like the new version of the Psycho Pirate more than the regular version. So you guys chime in with your thoughts in the comments down below. And of course, you made it this far. Don't forget to like the video. Don't forget to subscribe to the channel. Turn on the old notification bell. We got videos every single day and then some. We got even more content for you, of course, over on Patreon. Patreon, the best way to support this very YouTube channel and all the content it does bring. You can also support the channel over at ProWrestlingTees.com. Search Kyle Peterson, and don't forget, of course, my book on Amazon and Barnes & Noble. It is the complete guide to the Jakks Class Superstars series, just shy of 700 pages. Appreciate all that. And Sir Paul64 on the X is where you're going to find me. _Kyle_Peterson on Threads, and Instagram is where you'll find me over there. So for a Psycho Pirate and a Spectre, I'm a Kyle. See you guys all real soon.